and welcome here to the Camogie Association YouTube channel after a bumper day of action in the Glen Dimplex All-Ireland Championships. And now, small matter and not small at all for 8 counties involved. We are going to have the draws for the Glen Dimplex All-Ireland Premier Junior Camogie semi-finals and the Glen Dimplex All-Ireland Intermediate Camogie Championship semi-finals. I'm delighted to be joined by Rachel Hogan here from the Camogie Association. Rachel, a bumper day of action across 5 different matches as well, but especially for the teams involved here, they get the opportunity to find out who they'll play in 2 weeks' time.
Absolutely. It's just been a crazy day of matches and very tight games, which we're delighted to see as well. So now we're getting down to the latter stages of business, and I suppose there's counties out there wondering who they're going to be playing in a couple of weeks' time. So we'll see how it goes. And
we're not going to keep them waiting much longer. Just before we run through the draw, to tell you the teams involved, first we'll be doing the Glen Dimplex All-Ireland Premier Junior Camogie Championship semi-final. Roscommon, Armagh, Tipperary and Clare involved in that. And then we'll have the draw for the semi-finals of the Glen Dimplex All-Ireland Intermediate Camogie Championship semi-finals that will feature Meath, Kilkenny, Westmeath and Derry. Rachel, just before we put the teams into their bowls and we get on with the draw, just to clear up as well how the draw works, is this a completely open draw or is there any restrictions?
No, completely open draw. So we have on the junior side, we have Armagh and Tipperary that went through to the were pulled out straight to the semi-final. And then obviously Roscommon and Clare won today, so it's a completely open draw for the junior. And then for the intermediate, we had Kilkenny and we had Meath that won today. And then obviously Westmeath and Derry were pulled out to go straight into a semi-final. So it's all open here now today, complete.
All open here today, as Rachel said. So while Rachel's getting organising the Premier Junior teams into their bowl, and we'll do that draw in a moment. Even if teams have met already, it is immaterial. They can still meet in the semi-final. So Rachel, I'll leave it to yourself there to be putting the 4 teams in the Premier Junior into the bowl, and we'll do that draw.
Perfect. So we'll start off with Roscommon.
Roscommon, of course, victors over Limerick today.
Armagh.
Armagh, as Rachel mentioned, one of the 2 group winners, got a bye straight through to the semi-finals. Of course, they were in the final last year, losing out to Antrim in Croke Park.
Tipperary.
Tipperary, the Premier County, also group winners. Great year for Tipperary with both their senior and intermediate teams at the moment. And Clare, comprehensive winners over Cavan today in the second of our games in the Premier Junior quarterfinals played in Clane. So once Rachel puts that in, she'll give the ball a quick swivel and they will draw the teams, Team 1 against Team 2 and Team 3 against Team 4. So this is the first team drawn out in the Glen Dimplex All-Ireland Premier Junior Camogie semi-finals.
So, first team out is Tipperary.
So Tipperary are drawn out, and they'll play the next team that comes out of the draw.
Roscommon.
Tipperary against Roscommon. So it's the blue and gold and the primrose and blue will go up against each other. This is the third team.
So we have Clare.
Clare, that's the saffron and blue. And we know who the last team is, but just to confirm it.
They will play Armagh.
So Clare against Armagh, so just to run through that again. Tipperary against Roscommon, Clare against Armagh. They are the 2 Glen Dimplex All-Ireland Premier Junior Camogie Championship semi-finals. And Rachel, 2 intriguing pairings. No doubt they're pairings that don't cross swords too often as well, but 4 counties will really be up for those matches.
Absolutely, and these teams haven't played each other, so it is actually going to be a very good day in Ashbourne. That's where the All-Ireland semi-finals are for the junior. So it'll be a great day out there for all the counties involved.
Will be indeed. That's Saturday the 22nd of July.
22nd, yeah.
So a double header in Ashbourne, Tipperary, Roscommon, Clare and Armagh. Tipperary versus Roscommon, Clare versus Armagh. That is the draw for the Premier Junior Camogie semi-finals. Now we're going to go on to the intermediate. So again, Rachel will take the 4 teams out, put them into their pots. And again, Rachel, just to confirm, it's a complete open draw, no restrictions.
Yeah, absolutely. Complete open draw. All 4 into the one pot and pulled out then.
We'll see what way it pans out. Okay, so Rachel, I'll let you start with that.
Okay, we've Meath.
So Meath, 311 to 111 winners over Cork earlier today in FBD Semple Stadium.
Kilkenny.
We've Kilkenny, of course, coming through that tight battle earlier on today, beating Wexford by 11 points to 9.
Westmeath.
Westmeath, 2019 All-Ireland champions, but also big victories over Meath in their final round. They got them a bye straight through to the semi-finals.
And Derry.
And Derry, 2012 All-Ireland champions, also a group winner. They got straight through to the final four. So again, when Rachel puts Derry into the pot there, she'll give them a swivel. It's team 1 against team 2, team 3 against team 4, as straightforward as that. So here we go. This is the first team out in the Glen Dimplex All-Ireland Intermediate Camogie Championship semi-finals.
So we have Westmeath.
So we've Westmeath, the first team out. And the next team drawn out now will be their opponents in 2 weeks' time.
Meath.
Westmeath against Meath, we just mentioned it there. Well, they're going to go to battle again for a place in Croke Park. So it's Westmeath against Meath. Here's team 3.
Derry.
Derry are drawn out. And again, we know the 4th team, but just to confirm their identity.
Kilkenny.
Derry against Kilkenny. So Westmeath against Meath, Derry against Kilkenny. Rachel, we were talking about the 2 intriguing encounters of Premier Junior. They are 2 tasty games in intermediate.
Absolutely, and I'm sure Westmeath won't have it all their own way this time against Meath, so after their performance there today. So absolutely going to be cracking games here now in 2 weeks' time in Semple Stadium. That's where our intermediate All-Ireland semi-final is being played.
Just confirm again, it has again Saturday the 22nd of July.
Yeah, Saturday the 22nd here in Semple Stadium.
Well, it's going to be really exciting as well, wherever you are in the country. Saturday the 22nd of July promises to be the biggest day of camogie this year. Of course, the senior semi-finals taking place in UPMC Nolan Park. But just to confirm the draws here again, the Glen Dimplex All-Ireland Intermediate Camogie Championship semi-finals. It's Westmeath against Meath and Derry against Kilkenny. They take place here in FBD Semple Stadium on Saturday the 22nd of July. And then the Glen Dimplex All-Ireland Premier Junior Camogie Championship semi-finals. Tipperary against Roscommon, Clare against Armagh, and Rachel, before I let you go, that's 8 counties. Of course, we know there'll be 4 in senior. That draw won't be taking place for 12 counties or teams anyway. I know 1 or 2 could possibly have 2 teams involved. It's going to be a massive day for them.
Oh, it's going to be absolutely huge. Like the championship so far has been fantastic, so I've no doubt All-Ireland semi-final is going to be just massive, and we just ask for all the counties bring as much as support as you can, because the girls need all the support.
Well, we hope it's all out there as well, whether it's in Ashburn, FBD Semple Stadium or UPMC Nolan Park. Rachel Hogan, thanks a million for joining us here. That is the draw. So 8 counties know their fate in 2 weeks' time. Some cracking encounters ahead, and we look forward to seeing the action.